What's going on, family? Welcome back to the channel. It's me, Antonio, back with another video today. Just wanted to talk to you guys really quick today about age and aging, getting older, getting younger. If there's even a way that you can get younger, if you can get younger, let me know. But I wanted to talk to you guys about aging today. It's not such a bad thing. Like, when people think about aging or getting older, they always think of it in a negative aspect, or they always think of getting older as a bad thing. Like, Africa is the youngest country in the world. People in that country tend to have kids young and tend to die young due to Africa having so many issues with development and what have you, even though it's the richest country in the world. But when you think about it, the youngest people in the world, there's power in youth. But when you think about getting older, it's not such a big deal. When you're young, time goes by so slow. And then as you start to get older, time just seems to speed up. I remember when I was in school, I used to think, wow, it's going to take forever for me to get out of school. And then when I finally got out of school, it was like, okay. And then after years passed, it's like certain things, certain habits that you had, you lose track of. Like, you forget what day it is. Like, you don't even know the days of like, once you're out of school, what use of it is to keep track of days, unless you're the type of person that's really anal about time and keeping track of days and things like that and journaling. But age isn't so bad. People want to stay young forever. People want to stay in school forever, be 18 forever. They even got stores called Forever 21. People want to be 21, even though you're only going to be 21 once. People want to be 21 forever. There's different age groups and age ranges that people fear so much. It's like, oh, once my 20s are over, I'm going to be so old. Or it's all about your mind frame. And it's all about time. I did another video on timing and time. It's just different phases, different seasons. You shouldn't be afraid of getting old. The older you get, the better you should get. It's not about your body wearing out or your mind getting old. You want to use your muscles. The more you use your muscles, you exercise the muscle and it gets stronger. The same thing come with age. It's like, if you're getting older, you obviously exercising your brain. You should know that you need to, change your eating habits. You should know that you need to go to the gym probably more on a daily basis. There's things that you need to change up. So it's not I'm getting older and my body's breaking down and all that stuff. No. Moses lived a long time. Yeah, the Bible years were shorter than the years that we have, in modern days. But it all goes to say you can live a long, healthy life. You can live 80 to 120 years old if you take care of your body, if you take care of yourself. You don't worry about age so much. Worrying about age is a form of stress. You don't have to worry about it so much, man. You're gonna come and go. Like, there's just different things in life that you can't control. And at a certain point in time, when you reach a certain age, things just go without saying. You shouldn't have to think about it or contemplate it, especially if it's outside of your control. But you need to be the architect of your life, and you need to remove all these barriers on age and things like that hold you back. That's another box. That's another thing that's holding you back. You don't have to worry about that. There's a time and there's a place for everything. There's a time to be a child and soak up knowledge and, learn the difference between right and wrong. There's a time to be a young adult and, you venture out into the world and figure out what you want to do. It's a time and place to make mistakes and still be able to be human and move forward. There's a time and place to, I'm getting older now. I know who I am. I need to start moving towards, bringing my goals into fruition. There's a point in time where, I need to not worry so much about these things and worry about. There's different points in life where you start to worry about things. You don't need to worry about, I'm 3 years old. Well, I don't even think 3 years old learn about that. But people just age so quickly nowadays that you don't even know, man. These 2-year-olds and these 1-year-olds are running around with laptops. So who knows? You can't worry about being 13 and then be like, oh man, when I'm 23 or when I'm 33, I'm old. Because 33 is nothing. I'm 33. And then you can't be like, oh, I'm 66. It's never too old to do certain things. Because while you think you're 66, guess what? It's a 100-year-old out there that still think you're a baby. And you haven't lived out your life to the fullest. So you have to think of the different contexts. Yeah, you might think you're old, but there's older people, and guess what? Those people lived their life, and they had to learn the lessons that they had to make. And if they didn't learn those lessons, that's on them. Everybody is different. Everybody perceives age and time differently, but people don't need to make a big deal out of time. It's something that you can't even control. You need to do what you're supposed to be doing, working on your skill and your talent in the meantime as you get older, because that's where it really counts. If you look somebody in their eye while you're having a conversation and you telling them that you're 21 and you don't have no goals, or you 30 and you haven't accomplished anything, or you 50 and you haven't experienced anything, what's the point of aging? You sat around for 40 plus years worrying about age and haven't done anything. So that's probably that's probably subconsciously what people fear. They fear that they haven't achieved their goals. They fear that they haven't experienced life and things like that. Well, the point is, you need to stop contemplating about it and just go out and live your life. You can be 50, 60 years old and still feel young. It's about going out and have experiences and not having a gated, closed off mind. Don't let age and time get the best of you. There's a whole lot of experiences out there. Before your mom birthed you, you were sitting in the womb. You don't know what life and death felt like at that moment. You were still in the womb growing. You was in the womb. You probably felt like when you was being birthed, that probably was death to you. And now look, you're here on this planet. So what you think when you living out your life to be 80 years old and you die? People fear death. When you die, you think when you take your last breath and you leave this earth that you're dying. No, there's another experience after this. Just like when you were in the womb for 9 months and you died and came out of your mom's womb, or whatever your perception may be, and you were both birthed into a new world, into a new experience. It's the same thing when you leave this planet. Your body dies and there's another experience out there after this. Y'all can't be afraid of that. You need to live your life. Time is of the essence, but that's just another thing that was man-made. It's a perception. Time changed over the course of centuries, over millennia. Again, the Bible was shorter back in 100 million years ago. Bible times were different. A year maybe was 80 days. So people thought about it differently then. You can't get caught up on time and how old you are. Being 18 and 21 is not even that far apart. People think being in a relationship for 10 years is a long time. No, you're going to live 100 years. 10 years of your life is only 10%. 10 years of your life is just that one small chapter of your life. So don't get caught up on relationships and what other people think. Work on yourself. And over time, you'll be able to look back on that time or look back on that age and be like, yeah, I experienced these things when I was 24, or I experienced these things when I was 30 years old. We always got to make a proclamation. Forever 21, dirty 30, or thank God I made it to 45, and all these types of things. No, you don't get a congratulations stickers for that. Take care of your body. Take care of your mind. Learn something new every day. Apply yourself. Work on your skill. Mastery. Repetition. But yeah, that's what I wanted to get on here. Excuse my no shirt. I was sitting out here in the sun absorbing some vitamin D into my good skin, of course, like I usually do on nice sunny days. Thank God it's not raining, because it'll be hotter after the rain. Just need a nice little breeze to come through. I'm probably gonna go ahead in anyways and probably work on some tarot, research some things on Wikipedia, YouTube, my daily, looking at these different sources and different resources I can use to try to apply to what I'm trying to do now. But yeah, we gonna do what it do. I want to open that tarot deck right now. I should just walk in the house and grab it right now, open it up, but I feel like I should probably have like a whole setup before I open it up. But y'all have a good day, man. Y'all just be mindful and aware. Think about the here and now. Stop obsessing over the past. The past made you who you are. You want to have a plan for the future, but the majority of your time should be now. How can you fix, the future if you're not focused on now? You need to be mindful. You need to be present. You need to focus on the small things. You need to start having conversations. But y'all be safe. Yeah, have a good day. I'm gonna upload another one. Peace.